Hello, Nate. Can you tell us about what you do at NABA?
Hello, everybody. My name is Nate Modafferi, and I'm a social worker here at the Association of the Blind at Albany. And our main goal is to help people maintain or regain the independence that they feel they've lost from losing their vision. We do that by helping people adjust to vision loss, the emotional stress that comes along with vision loss. We help people to sort of navigate and manage that. Our main goal is to help people adjust and adapt rather than quitting. We provide counseling and connecting people to resources, as well as education to the consumer about their eye condition, about support systems in their area that can be helpful for them, and also education to family and friends about how they can best support our consumers. We found that although independence is the main goal we have for our consumers, that initially dependence on family and friends can be really helpful as people acquire these new skills and develop and sort of manage vision loss and everything that comes with it.
Can you tell us what some of the common issues are for the people you work with at NABA?
Yeah, the most common issues that people are dealing with is the loss of control and just the feeling of loss in general. I like to compare it to grieving the loss of a loved one, whether that's a spouse passing away, a child, or a parent. When we deal with loss, we go through what we call the grief cycle, which can be denial and shock. It can be fear and anxiety, anger, depression, the idea of bargaining, kind of why me, why is this happening? And eventually acceptance. It's sort of a misconception that you go from one phase to the next smoothly, and once you reached acceptance, you're there and you're done. We found that that's not necessarily true, that one day you can be angry, the next day you can accept it, and then the next day you can sort of be anxious and have a fear again. Not even day by day, these can be hour by hour emotions. And our job here at NABA is to help people learn to cope with and manage these emotions, to acknowledge them and accept them without letting those emotions sort of control their lives and dominate who they are. We help people to in a healthy way, go from phase to phase until they reach acceptance, while also providing support if there is one step forward, two step back kind of situation. It's really a journey for everybody, and everyone experiences it differently. Although the emotions are common, the experiences are very different to the individuals.
Great. Can you go into some of the techniques you may use with the people you're working with?
Yeah, I would say the main technique we use, which is very simple, but it's the most helpful for people, is just listening to what they're going through, trying to understand what it's like to lose vision and what people are experiencing on an individual level, usually by being heard in sort of an understanding and an empathy of what people are dealing with, is the best way for them to manage those feelings, accept it, and figure out what their next step is. We work on a lot of coping skill development, exploring coping skills that they've used in the past to manage stress, as well as acquiring new skills, whether that's breathing techniques. I'm very fond of what they call mindfulness. Mindfulness is being in the here and now and dealing with the issues right in the present moment, rather than dwelling on what's happened in the past or having a fear of the future. By using mindfulness techniques, you can sort of refocus your energy and deal with problems as they come, not before they happen or after they've happened. Another thing we use is solution focused techniques, where our clients, they decide what are their goals and rate themselves and how they're going to meet those goals. And my job as a social worker is to support and provide guidance as they figure that out, as well as sort of how to set goals, how to keep those goals, and setting goals where our clients are able to make progress and develop, but not have goals that are overwhelming or seem impossible. The main thing to remember here is that our techniques and our processes are developed and tailored to each individual client. It's not a one-size-fits-all process. It's a, what are your needs and how can I help support that? I like to think of this as a collaboration and a partnership, and that's how people are able to to adapt rather than quit, to develop new skills and move on with their lives in a nice, healthy way.
Thanks, Nate. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.